Some places hold memories, others hold something else. What I'm about to share is a true story, one that I have never been able to forget. It happened in a cemetery late one night, and after that experience, I vowed never to step foot in one alone again. It started as a stupid dare. My friends and I were drinking at a nearby park when someone brought up a local legend. They said the cemetery at the edge of town was haunted and that no one could stay there alone for more than an hour. Of course, being the idiot I was back then, I took the challenge. I laughed, grabbed my phone, and told them I'd prove there was nothing to be afraid of. The moment I stepped through the rusted cemetery gate, the air changed. It was colder, much colder than it should have been. The wind was still, and the silence was wrong. Even the crickets that had been chirping outside were suddenly gone. My friends stayed outside, laughing and waiting, while I walked deeper inside. At first, I felt nothing. I even chuckled, taking a few pictures and texting my friends, pretending to be scared. But the longer I stayed, the heavier the air became. My chest felt tight, and a strange pressure filled my ears, like I was underwater. I glanced around, and that's when I noticed something wasn't right. Then I heard it. A whisper. Soft, almost gentle, but unmistakable. It was right behind me. My breath caught in my throat. I turned slowly, expecting to see one of my friends playing a prank. But I was alone. Completely alone. My hands were shaking as I lifted my phone's flashlight. The weak beam of light cut through the fog, and that's when I saw it. A figure, barely visible, standing between two graves. It wasn't moving, but I knew. Somehow, I knew it was watching me. Panic took over. I turned and ran, but no matter how fast I moved, I felt something behind me. The sound of footsteps, but not just one set, multiple, like a dozen unseen figures running in the darkness. My heart pounded as I neared the entrance, but the gate was closed. I swear it had been open before. I grabbed the gate and yanked as hard as I could. It groaned, rust flaking off, but it wouldn't budge. Behind me, the whispers grew louder, an unintelligible chorus of voices. Just as I felt something brush my shoulder, the gate suddenly gave way. I stumbled forward, hitting the ground hard. My friends rushed over, their laughter instantly dying when they saw my face. "What happened to you?" one of them whispered. I couldn't speak. I could only stare back at the cemetery, where the figures were no longer there. I never spoke about what I saw that night, but I know what I felt. It wasn't my imagination. Something was in that cemetery, and it wanted me to stay. I never took another dare again, and I never walked past that place alone at night, because sometimes the dead aren't resting. They're watching.